One of the great things about film is every once in a while a movie comes along that can really tackle a hard subject matter, something that's relevant to society today. It does it in an intelligent and honest way, and that's exactly what Blind Spotting did. Blind Spotting was directed by Carlos Estrada. This is his first feature film, and it was written and starring David Diggs and Rafael Casal. I'll do a quick synopsis, then we'll dive deeper into the film. This follows two lifelong friends in Oakland, Miles and Colin. Colin is on probation, and this movie takes place the last 3 days of his probation. So Collins is very careful. He's crossing the I's, dotting all the T's. He's living in a halfway house. He has a curfew. And he's making sure he gets there on time. And they both work for a moving company. So they spend the day together driving, moving people around Oakland. And one night, Colin is bringing the truck back, and he witnesses a foot chase. A white officer chasing a black man, and the white officer shoots the man dead in the street. And that's pretty much the base of the film, but then it starts to progress and go in a few different directions. There's so much to talk about with this film, and it's hard to do without spoiling anything, so I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to start. I'll start with the friendship. It starts with the friendship, and then after Colin witnesses this event, he starts to question different things, the way he's seeing life as a black man in Oakland. And another real strong part of this film is Oakland itself. The director really submerses you in the culture, the vibe, the music. It's a character. I haven't seen that in quite a while, where the city, you feel the pulse of the city. And people moving in. Miles is very protective, long-time Oakland. He doesn't like the hipsters coming in. There's resentment there. This film plays on so many different levels. It's just, if there's someone who's seen it, another reviewer, I'd like to do a collaboration, talk a spoiler version of this, man. I would love to do it, because you could talk about this film for a long time. I think what separates this film from a lot of other films that try and tackle similar issues is it's intelligent. The screenplay, the dialogue, the characters are rich. There's no throwaway characters. The ex-girlfriend, the mom, Miles's wife, his kid, and the connection they have. Man, this touches on family. It touches on race. It touches on class, socioeconomic. It does it with honesty, a lot of humor too, which was not just one-liners. It was a joke in a tough situation. It just works so well. But there are a few scenes that I'll kind of talk about and dance around. I'll keep it a little vague, because you got to experience this for yourself. I really just was amazed how emotional it was. The performances are great. This is a smaller film, and I really hope, not that it needs recognition to validate the subject matter, and the way to approach it validates this film on its own, but it's nice to see these kind of movies get the recognition come award season that they deserve. Now, as the story moves along, their friendship does come to a head. It comes to a strain. And Miles is quite hot-headed, and he gets in this altercation at a party. Collins isn't happy, and he's afraid that, the police are going to get called because Miles got hot-headed, and now there goes his parole, and he's right back in jail. So they're walking home from this party late at night, and they have this confrontation, which turns into the use of the N-word. Collins will use it talking to Miles, but Miles never uses the word. And Collins, why won't you use it? Why won't you call me? Why won't you, just talk to me like, you're my brother? And Miles like, I can't use that word. I can't say it. I just can't do it. And that was so well done in a way that was so honest and tough to watch, honestly. But man, I think that's a scene that people will be talking about for quite a while. There is one other scene that really blindsided me. So, Blind Spotting blindsided me. And I really want to talk about this, man. Not just the scene, the whole movie, man. It's just so much to talk about, but I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I really want to talk to you about it, but I can't. But there's one scene that was so left field, I didn't see coming. It was very relevant, don't get me wrong. It just wasn't something silly they threw in there. But man, I didn't see it coming, and it bothered me. I was terrified. I was like, oh my God, this cannot be happening. And man, it was scary. You'll know it when you see it. I'm not giving anything away about it, but my God, man, it's like, wow. And that just added another level. There's an ending scene that's just phenomenal. It reminded me a bit of Spike Lee. The way he does that close-up where the character's talking to another character, but he's actually really talking to you. There's that kind of moment that Collins does. And I tell you, David Diggs just nailed it. And Raphael Castle's really good. The acting's phenomenal. But that scene really reminded me of Do the Right Thing type of moment where Spike Lee has that close-up and they're really talking to you. That was just fantastic. And the way the movie kind of, not slowly, but there was a pace to the film that you understood. The end of the film made the rest of the film so much better. And that says a lot of how well it was written and the story and the journey this movie takes you on. That's my take on blind spotting, excuse me. And I don't want to turn this into a sales pitch, but you can tell I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend you check it out. It could be a sleeper film of 2018. I really hope it does get some kind of recognition, at least for screenplay. Man, such a well-written, and visually it's well done. The characters are emotional. There's death, humor. Man, what a debut, man. Fantastic. So, thanks for stopping by. I'll throw some other videos if you'd like to check it out. I did, what else? Recently we did Mission Impossible. We got Skyscraper. So if you want to check those out, that'd be fantastic. And also, if you did see Blind Spotting, comment below. Blind Spotting. Man, I cannot get that word out. Blind Spotting. Comment below what you thought. Try not to give too much away so others can enjoy it. And we're always looking for subscribers. So when the Color Positive Movies popcorn logo hits the screen, hit subscribe, and come join us. And until next time.